Okay, time for a lesson learned. Something for everybody who's building a retaining wall the wrong way. This is what's left of that nice big pile of gravel. That amount of gravel is not going to be anywhere close to enough to fill in the rest of the foundation, the 12-inch deep foundation. However, what I learned is that I probably did have enough gravel to actually do the whole job. Now, why isn't it working out? Well, if you look at this, excuse me, you can see, and if you were paying attention to earlier videos, you'd really see it, but between here, and more apparently right there and right there, before this project really got going, this is like two and a half years ago, I had a guy over here. He was helping out, and we were just getting the area on this side cleaned up so that we would have room to work. And I take full responsibility for this, had this brilliant idea. Hey, since we've got the skid steer, let's go ahead and take it down right up here next to the fence line where the retaining wall is going to be, and cut it down to just about the depth of the retaining wall. That way I don't have to do a lot of digging, and it's just easy. Well, easy will end up costing. So why? Well, if you look at this right here, you can see how putting the gravel in it's spreading out really wide. I get down into the bottom, like up here. Oops, sorry about the bounce. Right here, this is where the retaining wall, the bottom, right here, that's the base that the rock goes on. But the cut was here. That's maybe 2 inches. The gravel has to come up 12. And if you look at this is sloped in to the base. So as I fill this in to bring this dirt up to the height of at least 12 inches for the gravel, it again slopes in, and therefore my gravel spreads out a lot. So I'm using a whole lot more gravel than I should be using. I only need this trench right here. Down here, where we didn't take the skid steer all the way through, especially starting right here, I will be able to put 12 inches of rock in here, not come up out of the trench, and I can do my basing on top of my base row of blocks on top of that. If I had this trench going all the way up to the top, I would probably have enough gravel to get this done. But this spread of gravel, you look how wide this is spreading out. This spreading out goes all the way from that spot that I just walked on, but it goes all the way up this. You can't see it now because it's all covered with dirt, but it goes all the way up to in here. That's a lot of extra gravel. All that extra gravel should have been enough to get me all the way to the end, and I'd be able to get my entire base layer set. So, a lesson for everybody who's building one of these retaining walls. Even if you're starting and doing it the wrong way, dig out only the width that you need for the for your gravel base and your base course of blocks. There you go. Lesson learned.